Okay, so this is looking at professional practice in action. Now, there's a lot of moving parts to this. It's it's got a journal, it's got your educational leadership portfolio, and it's got, let's just move down, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got 5 parts and then a professional skills report at the end. So it's looking at things in a little bit more depth in terms of your portfolio. So you'll notice that some of this is similar. What type of service is it? What's the service philosophy or mission statement? What's their assessment and rating overview? What does their self-assessment look like, or their quality improvement plan? Outline some of the daily routine and key service policies and procedures, and looking at your initial impressions of the professional environment. I'm not going to go too much in depth with this one at the moment. We'll just highlight some of the key points. Part 2 is looking at observation of a teacher and an educator. So doing different observations and looking at all of these documents we're going to be talking about: the Code of Ethics, the National Quality Framework, the Early Years Learning Framework, the Child Safe Standard. So we're going to be using all of these documents for your various assignments as well. Looking at how they balance ratios, what does supervision look like, and then reflecting again on these practices with your understanding of the role of a teacher and some educational leader responsibilities. Then looking at the learning environment, how does it support diversity and inclusion? How does it support the rights of the child and their well-being? How does it facilitate play-based learning? How does it embed health, safety, and well-being in the routine? And how is it engaging, and how does it respond to children and what their needs are? Then the good old planning cycle. So we're going to analyse the planning cycle within the service. What does that look like? You can add some artefacts in there, looking at what it looks like for individual educators planning, and then looking at some observed teaching strategies, all those open-ended questions, and what's another teaching strategy off the top of my head? Questioning, discussioning, role modelling, imitation. So yeah, looking at what sort of teaching strategies they use, checking in. Then looking at the educational program and practice, and looking at the curriculum. So checking out the intentional teaching and how they facilitate children's learning in each of the areas of the curriculum. And then looking at evidence, provide some evidence of engagement. And then the final part is you're submitting 2 professional skills reports, a host service report, and an ICON lecturer report. But again, we'll talk about that more as we get on in the weeks. So that is a big assessment, and there's lots of parts to that one as well. Any questions on that one? Probably lots, but
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, Naomi, when we were talking about the part 4, like it's include like all the curriculum area to be covered, and then also include individual actually it's part 5, sorry. So
Yeah.
so all the curriculum area to be covered. So let's include the curriculum planning. Okay, and then we need to do individual child documentation assessment and small or large group. So we did before was a DAP, and the one DAP I did before, like for one individual children count like more than 2,000 words something, like what we
Oh,
did.
wow.
Yeah, so or like assessment was very in details, like we have a. So I don't know how they do like for 1,000 words for all this thing in part 5. I'm very
That's okay.
yeah.
Oh, I will talk to the other lecturers, and I'll ask how they cap that in that word count for you. So I'll have some more information in the next coming weeks on
Yeah.
how we can do that, so it's not 2,000 words just for that section. Okay.
Yeah, it's like actually 1,000 words. Like even what we did before, like we have a last placement, we have like 8 DOP. So each DOP is like 2,000 words. We have 8 DOP
Yeah.
and a pedagogical documentation, and we have a reflection. So it's and this part look like already includes the things, but there's only 1,000 words. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be. Yeah, that might be, and I'll just double check. That
Yeah.
might be like you might be able to submit a photograph. You know, it might be a document that you can upload into there as part of your assessment. Like it might be a diagram.
Oh, just like taking screenshot of the things we did in our center, or we because
Yeah,
our
we might be able to, but I'll clarify that. I'll
mm,
clarify what that can look like for you so we get some
be-
evidence around what
yeah,
we can put in for the 1,000 words. Okay.
because like in my center, what we expect for our program is like they need certain things they want, but actually for icon is something different.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
very much so. Yeah,
yeah.
because you're meeting outcomes, whereas icon outcomes.
Yes, yes. So that's why if I do screenshot of the program I'm doing in my center, maybe not meeting the needs of the icon, what I can expect.
Yeah, but that's where you could add some other elements. So leave section 5 with
Yeah,
me and I'll get some more information on how that might look.
yeah,
Okay.
and just one more question. So like this time we I didn't say the observation permission form in the you know
Yep.
the yeah I
So you're
couldn't.
not
So
observing children.
we don't observe children anymore this
No,
time.
no,
Okay. Okay.
no.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you. So no more
Yeah.
observation towards children, just
No.
more towards
There's-
teaching.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Thank you.